When you know the Lord, your deepest desire is to bring glory to Him, to glorify the Lord. And sometimes that can maybe seem a little bit esoteric, or how do you do that? Well, today I want to just focus on one way that we can glorify God, and that is taking Him at His word. Abraham, the father of the faith, of the faithful, in Romans 4, he's held up as just that. And it says, it tells you the dilemma he was in. He wondered, how could God do this? He's promised me a son, and yet he was 100 years old in the deadness of his wife's womb. And I read in verse 20, 19 and 20 of Romans 4, without becoming weak in faith, he contemplated his own body, now as good as dead, since he was about 100 years old, and the deadness of Sarah's womb. Yet, with respect to the promise of God, he did not waver in unbelief, but grew strong in faith, giving glory to God. You might be thinking in your situation, well, I don't know how God's going to do it, and I can't see how this is going to work together for my good. But I'm telling you, take Him at His word. Don't waver in unbelief. Contemplate the situation, yes, but don't choose unbelief. Choose faith. Take God at His word, and you too can give God glory. Abraham is held up centuries after the fact, saying he looked at the situation, but he didn't waver in unbelief. He took God at His word, and in believing, he grew strong in faith, and it brought glory to God. It gave God glory. I think all of us who know the Lord, our deepest desire is to bring Him glory. And I'm telling you today, you and I can give Him glory by taking Him at His word, banking on His promise, even when we don't know how it's going to work out. He promised that He'll work everything together for our good. Believe that, and you're giving God glory. And centuries from now, on into eternity, we'll be sure that we're on the same footing that Abraham was on, giving glory to God.